Everybody, I am Spegtacular, the Silver Stacular. I'm here with Nick. Nick has a very interesting thing going on right now because Nick was able to get a coin show started up, and I want Nick to introduce himself, if he doesn't mind, and talk to us about how that coin show got started, where it is, and what's going on with it. Nick, the floor is yours.
Hey guys, how you doing? My name's Nick Campione. I started the Philly Coin Expo. It's at the Greater Expo Center in Oaks, PA. Um, it's next weekend, depending on when you see this. It's May 10th and 11th, 2024. Open to the public on the 10th at noon and the 11th at 10 a.m.
Okay, and you started this show, right? Like you're the one that has put everything together to get this thing going. Am I right?
Yeah, you're right. I started the whole show from scratch. So I started doing coin shows a few years ago, and I saw a opportunity in the market. There wasn't a lot of coin shows in the Philadelphia area, the big coin shows like the expos that bring people in, national coin shows, if you will. And I wanted to make one for myself. So I said nobody was doing it, and I rented the room out, and kind of like the Blues Brothers, I got to fill the Palace Hotel ballroom. I got the biggest expo center around, and I started getting dealers and renting tables and promoting the thing and advertisement. More and more and more stuff I do. It just keeps getting bigger and bigger. And now here I am talking to you.
I think it's amazing that you did this because typically it'll be like a whole coin club gets together and they go, "Hey, let's make a coin show," and the whole club works together. Or a coin shop will do it. So it's good that you found that there's a need for this and you did something positive by getting a coin show going. I want to ask more about that process, but I do want to kind of show off a little bit of where it is, kind of remind people. So you said on the 10th, this is going to be going live.
Yeah, the 10th, the doors open at noon, and on the 11th, they open at 10 a.m. So that's to the public.
Now it says present this card right here that you sent me, Nick, and I get free admission. Is that still good?
That's still good. And I'll tell you what, Spec, for your audience, if they screenshot the video with the card up there and they show me that at the door, I'll accept that for free entrance as well.
Look at that. That's sweet. Thank you. All right. Now, what can people expect when they come to this particular show? They're going to go through the door. What's going to happen right off the bat?
Right off the bat, they're going to be greeted with, the entrance, and they'll tell you which way to go and what you're looking for. If you're looking for what type of deal, or ancients, slabs, bullion, they can point you in any direction. They know where everybody is around the room. Right to your left will be my table, and it'll kind of be like a Instagram corner. There's a lot of silver degenerates coming from Instagram. They all have their pages. They'll be to the left when you walk in, and around the room you could there's going to be one of the biggest dealers in the area right in front of you. As soon as you walk in, he's Bob Paul Rare Coins. He helps me a lot with the show, so he's got the front and center table, and behind him is going to be Stax Bowers, Muller Auction Company, some of the biggest names in the area. And you just go in and work the room and see what you like, and whatever tickles your fancy, you work with that dealer.
You got some big names in there, Stax Bowers. That's amazing. Any coin graders coming this time?
Annex will be there. He's usually in the back because people find him. People seek out graders at the show, so he's not too worried about where his position is in the as far as the tables go. But he'll be in the back corner and taking your submissions, and they run a show special. I want to say it's about $13 per coin, $12 or $13 if you bring 10 coins or more. So they take your coins. He gives you his bill. He's a real nice guy. He's got a really good eye for coins, and he'll tell you if he doesn't think it's worth grading, he'll shoot you straight. And they take your coins, and he fills out the entire submission for you, and then they ship them back to you when they're done. And its turnaround's really quick. I want to say it's like 3 weeks tops.
That's really good. Yeah, I mean, like most of those, when they come to the show like that, they can give you some advice. You can literally bring like a coin that you're curious about buying over from another table and be like, "Hey, is this the grade that's on this slab? Do you agree with that?" And they can give you like an unbiased opinion right there too. There's a lot of good that comes from having those graders at the shows like that.
Yeah, that happens all the time. Even if you take a coin to you got so many sets of eyes that are used to looking at certain grades and certain marks and characteristics on coins that you really can walking around the room and ask other people's opinion. So it's good to have that many dealers and that many professionals in the coin industry in one place.
All right, Nick, if I want to bring my kids with me to this event, kid friendly?
Very kid friendly. We got a I got a free swag table for kids. There's all type of stuff that I buy and just put out, and they could take little toys, wallets, coin related stuff, and just about everybody's happy to see the kids because the next generation's coming into this show, and if they get the bug for it and they want to go with mom and dad to a coin show, it's pretty exciting that it could span generations like that. Now, my motto for this show is that it's not your grandfather's coin show. It's not a lot of I don't want to knock the shows in general, but a lot of times they're boring. They're pretty quiet and a little bit stuffy, I guess you could say, to put it politely. That's not what we're going for at this show. I got a big neon sign. There's going to be dealers that play music at their table. Village Coins and Collectibles is going to be right next to me. He's borderline crazy. I mean, he coin flips people for hundreds of dollars for coins. He wants to make a deal. He'll have some baseball cards, and you'll probably be hearing that coin hitting the ground and people screaming and hooting and hollering most of the time.
Yeah, that sounds like a good time. I mean, I noticed that a lot of shows now they're trying to open it up to more than just like old coins, right? They're trying to get some bullion in there and maybe some jewelry so the women have something to look at when they're coming with their husbands.
That's exactly right.
Yeah, it's supposed to
Yeah,
be
you have to get the jewelry in there. I got a really good jewelry dealer, Silver City. He's I'm trying to think now. Scrolled it out. He's big on whatnot right now, and he's got a huge following. And he comes and he goes live all around the city, and he sells silver jewelry. His stuff is just mind blowing. The amount of jewelry he has. So, and the cards bring the kids in too. It's great.
You guys do any kind of raffles at the door?
So we do hourly door prizes. I got all kind of stuff made up to do 1 ounce gold or not 1 ounce gold eagles. I'd be in trouble. 1 ounce silver eagles and Franklin half dollars. Every hour on the hour, I give a door prize away. And at the end of the show, I'm going to do a grand prize, and we're going to have raffle drawings for Ghostbuster set, the 3-coin Ghostbuster set graded in MS-70. Along with some other little secrets. I don't want to give everything away now, but there'll be plenty of prizes to take chances on, bid on, and just every hour, just for coming in the door, you're entered for a door prize.
All right. And this is like on a lot of people's minds lately. You've seen some of the numismatic crimes out there. Any security at the show?
I do my best to have the most security I could possibly have. It's cost me a pretty penny, but well worth it. I have 6 armed security guards working the floor. I have an undisclosed amount working the parking lot just to keep an eye on the dealers' cars and people coming and going. I also have security overnight, again, undisclosed number of security guards that are going to be locked into place overnight. There's a lot going on in numismatic crimes. There's, a lot of scams and a lot of people getting taken advantage of. And that's a hot topic because when you have that many coins, that many dealers, that much money, all packed into one place, you kind of make yourself a target. So with the amount of security that I'm going to have, it's hopefully makes us a little bit less of a target. But common sense and situational awareness and, knowing your surroundings, knowing what's going on can really prevent a lot of trouble.
Nick, I want to say that I'm very, very impressed with the way you've laid all this out. I really want to tell people, your story about how you did this. And I don't know how long it's going to take, but, I want people to kind of know what they could do because a lot of people see the need for a coin shop in their area or a coin show to take place in their area. And they're probably just thinking like, I don't know how to start that. So I kind of want to get that information from you. But before I do that, any other things you want to say about this particular show that you're going to be hosting?
The show in particular, just come on out. And even if you've never been to a coin show before, it's an experience. I'm trying to make it a national coin show. I want this to be a national event. We're gathering a lot of steam and it's getting big, and I'm going to need some help soon. But for right now, it's getting really big, and it's a different type of coin show. I think it's an enjoyable experience. And if you're looking for any more info on the show, www.phillycoinexpo.com. Just about everything you need to see is there. Directions, hotel accommodations, the flyers there. If you take a screenshot from the website and bring it to the door, I'll get you in for free. And there it is right there. Show me this screenshot right here. I want to see this face, right? I want to see that screenshot, and we'll get you in for free.
Right on, Nick. Okay, so you're sitting there and you're going, man, there really needs to be a coin show in my area. And what's the process? You talk to some friends, you try to get some information from them. Hey, how could I get this going? What is
right, so I could start you from jump on that, and if you got a couple minutes, it might take a couple minutes, but it's a long story, but I'll sweeten it up and shorten it up as best I can. So I always hustle. I hustle everything and anything. That's just in my nature. I sold Pope T-shirts. I sold Phillies, Eagles, Flyers T-shirts. Anytime something came to town that you can make an extra dollar off of, I tried to run with it. So I have that naturally in me. And then during the pandemic, I got started with the coins, and I saw that there was an opening for this. There was no big national coin show in Philadelphia. So I said, well, let me see what it is to set this up. And I had talked to a couple of the local show runners, the guys that do the monthly shows, and it seemed like everybody was just kind of scared of taking on a huge venue, which is where I make, it's a big room, and the potential for the whole place would be over 1,000 tables. That's my goal. That's what I'm working towards, but it costs you a pretty penny to rent the place out. And because I made extra money stacking silver and hustling coins, I had enough money to rent the place out one time. So last September, I rented it out, and the tables helped pay for the security and helped pay for advertising. And I basically chinned the show. Like I took it and I said, if I lose money on this, then we'll see where it goes from there. So it turned out okay. And with the right amount of advertising, the people came, which was huge because the last show was during a hurricane with a shelter in place order. And I also had to do the legwork of going to every local show in the tri-state area and just shaking hands and introducing myself and giving people the spiel that I'm giving you now to come down to this new show. It's not your grandfather's coin show. It's a little bit more exciting. We have a strong social media presence, and come down and see how you do. Now, after the first show, my dealers did so well that just started the avalanche. Now I just have dealers calling me from all over the country to come in. Farthest dealer I have is coming in from Maine, I believe, although there is a guy coming from Iowa. I don't know the exact mileage differences. So we got dealers coming from Iowa, Maine, Pennsylvania, New York, Connecticut, Rhode Island, New Jersey, just a ton of different dealers coming from everywhere. And it snowballed on its own. So the main thing was renting the room and getting the security. Getting the website set up helped, and the social media presence. It's no small task. I'm not trying to pat myself on the back. It's extremely stressful at times, but that's basically how I got the ball rolling, and here we are, and here it rolls.
That's really, really cool. So totally, if you build it, they will come. This is an example of that. People are coming to you now.
Exactly right.
Okay. And now, difficulties, Nick. What is the real difficulties of this whole process for you?
The paperwork and the legality of it was tough. I had to hire a lawyer to make up a contract for me between myself and the dealers. And my security team's great. They would be a big difficulty for somebody else, like hiring a security firm. I got lucky and I used local people to do the local coin shows, and they tap their friends and their resources, and they come in, ready to go. So that luckily went very smooth for me, but I could see how that would be a problem for somebody building another show. And then advertising is, you get bombarded with people that want to sell you their advertising package. And the first time around, I learned that most of those people that I signed up with and got their advertising packages, that was a waste of money. I didn't get any good feedback from any of that. And my grassroots stuff, like Instagram, Facebook, paid paid to boost my ads on Instagram and Facebook, and just YouTube, talking to different people and talking to different influencers really got me much further than paying tons and tons of money to these people that promised me the world and gave me nothing.
Well, listen, I'm happy that you were, asking me to help you promote this a little bit. I think that's an excellent thing for people to know about. Super excited that you allowed me to do that. If I could help this ever go to a national level, I don't know that I can, but I'd be totally willing to do whatever you want me to do to do that. Just because I think it's neat that somebody that is just one of us out there, made this happen. I think that's fascinating. Now,
Well, thank you for that, and I appreciate it. And that's why I came to you with this opportunity and basically for help. Was you're one of the most, you're one of us, like you said. You made the key speech there. The key words was one of us, somebody that's down to earth and not just selling their own product and doing that, but actually informing people and pointing people in the right direction. That's why I came to you with this.
thank you, Nick. I mean, maybe it's good to tell people how much you had to pay me though to get on here with me, right? That's
No, I'm kidding. What I send you, a T-shirt?
Yeah, I have some stuff to give away here, so I got to try to figure out how to do that. But yeah, I got some T-shirts. I did claim one of the T-shirts for my own, so one of the T-shirts will be mine. But yeah, I got some coins here to give away. What do you think the best way to do that is, Nick?
However you want to do. You want to do like comment down below and you pick a random, but that the love one right there, that's from that's going to be one of the door prizes. So I have a few more of those set aside, and however you see fit, those are gifts for you. And there's the silver bar we got made up, specifically for the show. Also going to be a door prize. However you see fit to give them away to your audience. That's our thank you for helping us.
Okay. Just because I'm on Drip right now, which is just kind of an auction site. If people do come and see me on Drip, I can do it on there. Just because it's already set up the giveaway system. On YouTube, It's a little funny with the giveaways. If you do it wrong, you end up getting blocked for a while, or you can't do lives anymore. Some of the big YouTubers have experienced that, so I'm not trying to get any kind of strikes against me. So I'll put a link down in the description for Drip if people want to go there. Also, Nick, if it's okay with you, after this is over, give me all the information you can. I'll put that stuff down in the description so people can, click on your website right there, make it real easy for them. And where does this phone number go?
That phone number goes right to my cell. It's sitting right next to me.
You're crazy.
Yeah, I know. I did it though, but you gotta, the only bad part about that is sometimes unknown people's calls come in spam likely, but you just let them go to voicemail, and eventually I'll probably have to turn this phone number off and get another one for private. But for right now, it's the way I set it up, so I'm running with it.
Yeah. Well, next time you get a free phone number through Google, since if you have an iPhone, so you might want to do that next time.
Yeah, I should have said that.
Okay, so listen, Nick, unless you can think of something else, I think that was pretty good. I'm really genuine. If you want to do this show again, and you need my help to get the information out there, just let me know. We can do whatever you want to do. Not a problem, because it would be cool to hear that one of our guys got to a national level. I think that'd be so cool.
I appreciate it. And that's what I'm striving for, and that hopefully you can be a big part of it. Maybe even come to a future one. Or I'm planning on doing the show semi-annual, because that's what all the big national shows are. Trying to get the attention of PCGS or NGC or all the above. And I think they're waiting for me to get a little bit bigger before they come down. But I'll be happy to have them. And any more info anybody needs, you just come down to phillycoinexpo.com. And it'll shoot you just about everything. So
phillycoinexpo.com. I'm not going to yell the phone number out, but I guess I'm going to put it down in the description in case you want to call Nick in the early hours of the night or whatever you want to do.
Yeah, call me. I'm up all night anyway. It don't matter. Please don't.
If you build it, they will come. PCGS and GC, they're going to come running. If there's a big coin show that's going on nationally, they're going to have to go there, because people are going to be like, how come you're not there? So it's just a matter of time, Nick. I'm pretty sure. But again, thank you for coming on. Greatly appreciate the opportunity. And everybody needs to go see this show. If you're in the area, you got the days off or whatever, you can fly out there, make that happen. Go support Nick and the team of people that he has working for him, and the other coin dealers out there that enjoy this. This is what they do.
Thanks, Meg. I really appreciate it.
Well, hello, everybody. I seek to educate and entertain through my journey of collecting coins and stacking precious metals. I encourage you to subscribe and please stay with me on this journey. I am Spegtacular, the Silver Stacular. When I was a kid, we did this every day in school, and I believe we need to bring this back a little bit, and I'm going to start right now. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.